was in a fountain pen store where they... Well, it's not a fountain pen store, it's an office supply store, but they sell off all the pens from other branches of that store that are not sold. And some of these pens have been there for years and years, and I walked into this one and I found it very interesting. Not too long ago, I reviewed the 90th anniversary Montblanc 146. Well, apparently, and I did not know that, I'm not a giant Montblanc expert, there was also a 75th anniversary series of pens, at least the 149, and I got it and I saw it there and I found it very, very fascinating. So I had to have it, and I got it at what I think is a very decent price considering the price of 149s. I don't think they actually adjusted the price, so I got it for the price that this pen cost probably when it was released, and since then they've gone up a few hundred, so that's not bad at all. Montblanc comes in this box. I think this is a regular 149 box, not necessarily the 75th anniversary special box, but it is cool. I really like these flaps that fold in. And then out comes this box, which has the star on it. Don't know where you can see it, but it's on there, and this little clasp. You do it, undo it, and out comes, in a very nice presentation style, the pen and ink. I'm going to take a sip of tea here. Alright, the ink came in the old style bottle, which is cool, and this is what is now known as Midnight Blue, but this I think is the original iron gold ink, which is very cool because that means you have to clean your pen well after use, but it's pretty much waterproof. You can submerge the paper in water and nothing happens. Very cool. Okay, and then we have the pen, and the pen, just putting away the box, the pen is a 149. It's a 149 size pen, but it has a few interesting features. Here's a normal, regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill 149, and this is the 149 75th anniversary. You can probably already see a difference right there at the cap. Let's have a look at that. I'm going to cover the parts of the pen, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then I'll do a writing sample. Okay, at the top of the cap we have the star, and the star is completely the same as in the regular 149s. But then you have this added broad gold band, and it says 75 years of passion and soul. And the interesting thing is that in the O of passion, I don't know how well you can see that. It's a fairly small detail, but is a small diamond. Then we have the gold clip. At the back I can see it says Pix, and there should be, yes, there is a serial number on the band, and it says Germany there. Okay, then you have the cap, the standard cap band. It says Montblanc Meisterstück number 149. Barrel, piston turning knob, these are piston fillers. You unscrew it, and that's one of the reasons I got it, those 90th anniversary pens have rose gold nibs and trims, and actually the 75th anniversary has a special nib too. So this is the regular 149 nib, and this is the 75th anniversary. And there are some differences. It's also a two-tone nib, but it says 75 years, Meisterstück. It has the Montblanc star on it with an M in it. It has scroll work, and it says Montblanc, and then I honestly can't make out. I thought these were 18K nibs. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I see 18K. It's a little hard to read here. Sorry about that. It's either 14 or 18K. I thought these were 18K. And that's pretty much it. But it is a nice nib. I don't know how much detail you can see, but this is definitely a cool looking nib. And of course, being a 149, it's a giant nib. These nibs are really huge. So that's very cool, I would say. Okay, you have the ink window that we have come to know and love from Montblanc. Don't know how well you can see that, but there are small stripes there that are transparent. You can see it just there. And it's a cigar-shaped pen. This is a medium nib, but this is what you get. You don't really. There was one in the store. You can't pick another one because this is the special 75th anniversary nib. Cigar-shaped, big pen. This is an oversized pen. If you want, it can be posted, and that's pretty much it. And it even still was stickered. Very cool. I like the 149 model, and I was very pleasantly surprised by the nib. So what do I like about it, not like about it? Well, let's start with what I don't like about it. You know Montblanc is expensive. You know you're going to pay, you know you're going to pay a large sum, but I paid a few €100 less than I would have if I would have bought this new from any other store right now. So I would say I've received a very good deal on the 149. I really like that. I really was impressed by the nib. So far Montblanc nibs have kind of failed to impress me, but this one is really nice medium. Has a bit of spring, nice and juicy, really well tuned, beautiful nib. Good quality control. Things I don't like so much. The gold and black trims, they're not for everyone. Some people would not like the diamond, some people would not like the broader gold band, but I do think it's cool because it does really set this pen apart from all its other common 149 brethren. I think it's a very nice pen. And yes, I am fully aware of the fact that a lot of people buy this as a status symbol. I really don't care. I really like the pen. Good size. Threads that are definitely sharp, but such a nice, thick, big section that you can hold it any way you like and you won't really feel the threads. Well made. Quality. I love it. Wrote straight out of the box like a dream. No more complaints. You need to see how it writes, but before we do that, we should have a quick look at the measurements. It weighs 34 grams. Capped, it has a length of 146.5 millimeters. Uncapped, 131.5. Posted, 132.1 millimeters. Section diameter is 12.7 to 13.1 millimeters. And the barrel ranges from 7.9 to 15.1 millimeters. This really is a girthy pen. Okay. I hope this was useful so far. Let's look at how it writes, and that's all there's to it. I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye. Okay, so here we go with the Montblanc 149. '75th anniversary edition. The nib is medium and the ink is ruby red by Montblanc. Currently discontinued, so before you ask me a million questions on where to get it, it is discontinued. Very nice, smooth writing experience. As you can see, fast writing works perfectly fine too. Let's check out the wetness. Whoops. That was actually not the pen's fault that it didn't write. As you can, very wet right there. I just hit it on the side of the page, hence these little dots, so I de-inked it a little bit. Alright, line variation. This is not the springiest gold nib I've ever used, but it does allow for a bit of line variation, but as you can see the feed will run dry if you really try to get some flex out of it. Reverse writing not recommended. It's very sharp, and as you can see it starts to pick up paper fiber and gets broader there, so I wouldn't really use this pen for that. Okay, I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye.